All right, so this one's my favorite. This is how we wrap every episode. It's my favorite question for everyone we talk to. Um, and it's this: if you could issue a 1 week challenge to our listeners that would make an impact on their life, what would it be?
Evaluate where you're at with your family. And, just like in the military, I heard years ago was that whole piece of, realize that this is going to end. And if you don't have your family with you, then you'll have nothing essentially. So evaluate where you are with your family, understanding what your goals are as a family, and then, just living that to the truest that you can.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And I think that it's usually the family that takes the hit first. It's like, oh, they can handle it. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep doing this. And it's unfortunate, but that's usually the case. At least it is for me. And that's very powerful advice.
Yeah, and it's I even though I got out of the military, it's weird because I started traveling a lot, being a part of a small company, getting a new technology out there to the U.S. side, with the Black Hornet, and from that I was almost gone more, than I was in the military. Granted, military, I knew when my deployments were and how long they were, so it was kind of easy to prep for that. You still had, the 2 weeks prior to it that you're always fighting with your spouse because you don't know why, but you realize because you don't want to be separated, and you're preparing now and changing your mindset for that. And they're trying to make everything perfect before you go. And then when you get home, you're reintegrating back into that family because that family had to keep moving. They couldn't stop and wait for you to come home. So for me in the business world, it was really balancing that again because I was traveling so much, and I just had to realize that, hey, I need to really, look back and think of my family and what can I do now with my wife to, as her best quote, I think is, making memories together. So what can we do to continue to grow since all the kids are gone and now it's grandkids?